Last but not least, I told you don't waste money on PPO plans because, I know practices that are collecting $1 million, but their write-off is $400,000. Think about it, $400,000 a year. So they're doing $1.4 million in dentistry to collect $1 million, right? That means their marketing fee is $400,000. The next most expensive thing is ads. So, like I told you, SEO is a fraction of the cost of Google Ads, and Google Ads is at least 5 times as much as SEO. So why do practices lose at least 5 times more money with Google Ads? This is the answer. The average person coming from SEO will give you 90 seconds. The average person coming from Google Ads will give you 15 seconds. Average person coming from social media will give you 5 seconds. What's the difference? Both SEO and Google Ads, there's intention, right? They typed in veneers, they typed in implants. So they're looking for veneers, they're looking for implants. That's the good news about Google SEO and Google Ad. But SEO, they trust it, right? They go to Google to find the SEO answer. They don't go to Google to look for the ad. Because they're clicking on it with doubt, they're looking for what's the catch. So the minute they see something that they don't like, they leave, which is why the average person spends 15 seconds. This explains why, at the very least, SEO is 1/5 the cost. If you want to understand the psychology and the science behind why SEO is less expensive, just look at the amount of time people spend on the website. Social media ads, it's even worse, 5 seconds. Why? There's neither intention nor trust. It's an ad, so they don't trust it, and there's no intention. They did not type veneers when they're on social media. Instead, they were looking at something they like maybe they like watching videos from entrepreneurs, or they like watching videos from dentists teaching, clinical dentistry. So they're just very absorbed with what they're interested in. So showing them an ad that has nothing to do with that means they won't convert. So social media ads is the worst of the three. It's even more expensive than Google Ads because of these reasons. As Google Ads are 5 to 10 times more expensive than Google SEO, use it if your page will convince someone you are the best for the given procedure in 15 seconds or less. So meaning you have unbelievable landing pages. You have so many cases with beautiful after full face pictures for that particular service. Only then you might have any chance of convincing people in 15 seconds. So unless you have amazing landing pages, don't waste your money on Google Ads. You could waste it, but what's the point, right? You can easily give tens of thousands of dollars in Google Ads, but if your landing pages are not great, they won't convert. That means you're wasting it. So when to use Google Ads? So there are a few cases where I would still recommend using Google Ads. You want immediate results. For example, you're a startup, you need new patients. You might say, well, it's still cheaper than buying a new practice, so I don't mind putting 100,000 into Google Ads. So that's one example. You might have seasonal campaigns. So let's say you want to increase your Invisalign for the next 3 months, and you're willing to put extra money because you're going to make a profit. So let's say a new patient is going to cost you $500, but you make $1,000. You might say, okay, I don't mind giving Google half of the money I'm going to make, even though it's so expensive. The same patient you could have achieved or gotten through SEO for like $50 or $30, a fraction of the cost of Google Ads. When not to use it, don't use it and don't waste Google Ads money when your landing pages are not amazing. If your landing pages are not amazing, you're going to waste so much money. Given SEO is a fraction of the cost of Google Ads, only do ads once SEO is doing well. Till SEO is doing well, don't do ads. Insider secrets. So how do we retain 95% of dental patients every year? So we understand the buyer's journey and we optimize for it. So every single client, I'm certified by Dr. Robert Cialdini himself. So we apply his principles to implement the buyer's journey on web pages, on Google reviews, across the internet. So by doing that, we increase the number of people who are calling our practices. That's number one. Number two, we listen to and comply with Google. There's no secret. Every single one of our clients by end of 12 months ranks for 100 or more keywords on page one. Page one means top 10 results. So if you're not ranking for 100 or more keywords in the top 10 results, that's something, I think you should aspire for and aim for, because it gives you a really big advantage. Third, we put 200 hours worth of work up front when we design a website. So we don't charge extra for it because our 95% of our clients stay with us. We look at it as our investment, in our clients. So clients are only paying for 60 hours. We do 140 extra hours of work just because that foundation is critical for everything else we do beyond that point. And then on a monthly basis, we are putting 30 hours a month.
It's 1235.
Okay. And we have 14 teams, 9 working on Google, 5 related to influence. Again, book that marketing strategy meeting if you haven't done so.